From the Fox 26 studios, this is Houston's Morning Show.
So we talk a lot about trends here on Fox 26, especially trends floating around on TikTok. But it turns out some people are actually heading to the app to find skincare routines. The problem with all of this, though, this information can often be false. So let's break down what's real, what's fake, with healthcare and technology expert Dr. G. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dylan. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for talking to me for a couple of minutes. So what age groups are going, I think I can guess which age group, but which ones are going to TikTok for skincare routines?
Well, you know, the reality in this post-pandemic tech-forward world, Dylan, is everyone is starting as young as 8 and 7 years old.
So I imagine there are some pros and cons, of course, of going to social media for anything.
Well, look, I think it's terrific that we have young people interested in science and interested in their health, but really what we have to be mindful of, we need to educate them. We need to supervise them. We need to guide them on critical thinking skills and the reality that not everyone on social media is an actual expert, let alone an actual doctor or skincare guru.
So what are the red flags people should be looking out for when it comes to misinformation?
You bet. So there's a couple. Number one is wild claims, right? Wild claims, this one simple hack that is going to solve male pattern baldness, that is going to solve your aging or your wrinkles. And believe it or not, 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds are worrying about wrinkles. This idea that whomever you follow should actually be a licensed expert, right? Looking to check the source. Can you actually make an appointment with that person? Is it a hospital putting out the information? Is it a patient advocacy group? Is it something you can find in a medical journal? These are some of the tips that we have to guide our children on, and the simple reality of, hey, are you being sold to? Is someone selling you something at the end of this clip? Are they asking you to buy a subscription, buy a supplement? Helping our kids be wise on the street as well as being wise on social media is really the name of the reality that we're in today.
So parents that may have children going to social media and they could be watching this right now, what do you have to say to them about this? What should they keep in mind?
Well, look, we wouldn't let our kids go and talk to strangers that we didn't know, certainly not about personal things like their health. So number one, supervision is really critical. There are any number of applications out there that you can use as a parent. I myself use them. Our family uses them. Having guidelines on social media. Every device that you get comes with certain parental controls, taking advantage of those. Making sure the content is age appropriate is really important, not just with regard to their health, but anything a child might be watching because it affects their mental health. We know this more and more. And lastly, the discussion with your pediatrician, right? If you have a child who's really concerned about their skin, has really bad acne, take them to a pediatrician, take them to a doctor if you can, and have a conversation on what and where they should be reading about their own routines.
All right, all wise advice. You got to be smart and use your brain when you're trying to get that skin together. Dr. G, we appreciate you.
Thanks so much for having me, Dylan.
All right.